I think they play more normal nowadays, which makes it harder, in my opinion.
Well, we are in, regardless. It's VP on the CT side, and a pistol round already underway. Jamie and Yakinda finding early picks. And I mean, Yakinda, that's a guy you could talk about all day long in terms of young talent that has a insanely high skill ceiling. So hopefully we'll see some of that in this series. For now, FURIA just trying to claw their way back into middle. Moving up with the bomb and setting towards a 3 CTs here. Already info getting grabbed. Kicker going to spot 2 and drop 1. Art trades and Yakinda's still in grave. So FURIA, no easy entrance into this A site. Yakinda caught repositioning, but no kill for FURIA. And they're actually going back to B as well. There's only one player here right now, but one player is all they need. Buster dropping Art, and this round is pretty screwed for FURIA.
Nice hold from VP there early on. They even have nades enough as well for a potential retake setup. Take it over with one flashbang, and we have banana for free.
Yeah, basically, just like you mentioned, yeah, there's so many ways of doing the process. That's a nice entry.
Yeah, and the smoke on the molly as well. FURIA aren't waiting around. They aren't playing games. They are storming the B site and even the spawn as well. FURIA were one of the teams, at least in NA last year, that made this smoke like meta, basically. They use this in every single...
That's a Fnatic smoke, Hugo. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. I covered
man.
I covered NA all 2020. That's all I did. I just stayed up till 2 in the morning.
No, I totally agree with you. It's been the same way for a long time, but we'll see. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, he's keeping secrets.
Yeah,
right.
okay, I like that.
This round actually almost got a little bit weird because of the AWP being over here at B. I was worried AWP was going to give the bomb away, but
It's his playstyle, and he's very unique, of course. But as I mentioned in the beginning, he's the best of doing that, and I can guarantee you that no player gives his team more space and map control than Art is doing. So I think he's really good at doing what he does.
Yeah,
but it's super special for sure. At least one player in most of the teams is doing similar stuff, but not to that extent.
Oh, it's a bit of a mess in the middle right now. We got 6 players fighting. Kick it with the Deagle. Worth noting, VP went for a classic VirtusPro buy in the previous round. Kicker on the eco dropped Jamie the AWP that he saved on B. And so now the Kicker is also on a Deagle in another round. He's got a kill though, he's trapped up in the pit. Art swapping weapons and caught by Yakinda's rotation. And this is getting a bit messy here for FURIA. They still haven't dealt with Kicker. They know he's here from his kill earlier, but that nade will not get him. Kicker's moving in with Yakinda. It's a double face, and it's traded all on Vinny with 1 health in a 1v2.
yeah, man, Vinny, 1 HP. You know, we've seen some great stuff from him before, but this is a pretty tall order. If he lands,
Did I hear Golden call that he's going to win this? Was that?
He said if he gets the pit guy, he wins.
But he would be yeah.
Where it's just so easy for teams to just wait. Sure, it's going to be less time on the clock, but they take banana back for free. And here they have a lot more utility here for the execute, right? XRR just rushes in seat spawn again.
Oh! How has he done that? Buster, 3 headshots on the corner. The bomb's going to make it to the site. Art's cleared it up. He can get the plant, but this is a difficult 1v3. Where's he going? Back to the ruins, back to the coffins. It's a bit of an open plant as well, so he's not going to be screwed by the coffin if they stick it. Trying to find a fight, but they're surely going to try and trade this frag if he gets away with one. Jumping for Jame and kicking the trade. Very well played for VP. Look at this gamble right now. VP have just left B. They've realized the hard way. So many mollies have landed over the site that both players are desperately trying to get back in. The lurker is dead, so it's a 4v4. There's a chance for VP, but the gamble, the leaving of B has cost them the site, and I don't know if Buster can stop the plant.
And this is what Golden was talking about earlier. You kind of noticed as well, like who wins the utility battle, and VP had no smokes left when this happened. So they can't stand on the bomb site, so they're forced to go CT spawn and ruins and just play retake and afterplant. It's a 3-on-3 though, so it's still very much doable, and there's a lot of flashbangs on the hands of VP. Vinny getting the kill on Sanji doesn't really help them at all. It's a 2-on-2 now though. It's a lot of overpeaking here from FURIA. It's a 2v1. I think he's rather do it. It's a much better spot for him to be in now.
Ooh, Okay, Serato coming alive there. And yeah, you know, that's the thing. Furia are always very, very keen.
Again, VP have lost B with no players in the site, with not a single player to stop them. It's fine because you're 5-4 up, right? You've got the util, you can play retake and 5-3 now with Sanji finding art. So it's turned out pretty good. Surely a retakeable round for VP if they play their cards right. We saw some good trading from Buster and Kickert coming through ruins in the 2v1 the other round. So let's see if VP can get this one under the rug.
Oh, yeah, that molly at least kind of, you know, slows down the retake and puts that much more pressure on VP, but they still have this huge numbers advantage. So you need someone to try and step up here. Oh, Yuri might be the man to do it. All right, he's made it a little bit more interesting now. Having a fight from down in the pool, but yeah, he's trapped, man, and they know where both of them are. So that's a round for VP. They get that one locked in.
I think the golden point here as well, this is really a round that you want to talk about if you're CT of like, you know, do we really have enough ability to really do this buy on a seat side on Inferno? And obviously they're holding it, right? So, you know, they're doing a really good job by now, but we have to remember Art is already in the flank. We'll see what he can do here.
Look at Jame. There's no way they're ready for Jame. They're going to plant. They're not even going to check Jame. Yeah, he's just dropped the bomb. They ran in with their knives out. They thought it was clear. Art got a long lurk timing, and they go, oh, A's empty. Jame never left. He just sat in the pit the entire round, even with Furia on B with the bomb. That's ballsy. That's yeah, that's James gameplay coming alive.
James hit them with the I'm saving the round, and then just drops the bomb, and now it's all in favor of VP, man. That's wild. Oh, the guy who was here first, by the way, the one who was all the way over towards the speedway, is now left in this 1v2, and he just doesn't know where anyone is.
Yeah, also, to that point, Jamie will have a lot to do on B because all of it smoked off, and as Furia playing is too aggressive for an op.
Oh. Okay, James.
It's so fun to watch.
Super important round as well because both teams are broke here.
And now VP are really broken. 4-1 and only a solo player alive. Kicker hiding. Got to come out through Boiler. And he's waiting in the fade of the smoke. He still loses the fight, but nowhere to go. But the graveyard for Vinny, or for Kicker, sorry.
But obviously, again, like you have to realize that you're playing against 5 people and you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, I remember calling it 1 or 2 years ago on the pistol round.
I love it. Well, I mean, I can see this round working actually.
Yeah, it worked really well. Now I told you guys.
Yeah, now you can't do it anymore. Maybe now it needs to be like a double fake, you know?
I mean, I will say, I actually love some of the rounds that Fnatic, you know, obviously old Fnatic, flush Fnatic, so like last week basically, where on CT Inferno, where you guys would give up B on the pistol and you'd buy 2 HEs and you double nade coffins from CT and just deny the plant and then push in the smoke. If he doesn't get a kill and Furia W him, he doesn't have a smoke or a molly to stop them. Oh, could have been a lineup.
Oh, that was close, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was going to happen. I hoped it was going to, but no, it's nice trade work from Honda, and that's got them into the B side. Now, there is still a man here. You know, we're looking at your Kinder.
Oh, dear. Well, now it's gone.
Yeah, and this is, so they've thrown in that deep smoke again to try and get this ruins and like deep CT control, but you needed to win the fights in the site really for this to be worth it, because now Yuri is left up all alone. They very quickly realize where he is and where he's got to, and they're already out through Banana. He is aware of it. There's the first man down. All right, what can he do here? 1v2. Doesn't know the whereabouts of this CT guy, just that there was one. And I don't know if he knows about the second Banana play. He looks very, very aware though, so I guess he does.
Time.
Yeah, 14 seconds, that's the problem here. He's going to try tap it for the peak, but now he's got even less time, and there it is. 8-7 at the end of the first half. VP actually winning that one out just about. Like, very varied stuff going down, and now we got this little pistol on our plate. Oh, and an immediate fight. Jame and Art going head-to-head. And it's actually going to be Jame to win that out. And now look at VP, man. They're just exploding into this A-bomb site. Serato, he gets blindsided by it. So Furia, a bit of a taste of their own medicine. It's just the aggression from VP. And now the bomb's going to go down. For Furia, this is like a nigh-on impossible retake already. Yeah, that's the kind of wild stuff that we'll leave to you guys. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
No, I was going to say that because normally teams are very good at least looking at the back, but like for some reason, Fnatic always figures out a way to like always get knife kills.
Look at this little creep.
Fuck you, man.
Oh.
Oh dear. Oh, and that's the bomb as well. If that died, it could have been a problem. Jame was on an island, but now kills B player, just groups with his team. They've got the entry. K-Serata in the sight, hidden behind a smoke. This could be everything here. 20 seconds. Are they ready for another man in A? Yes, they are.
Oh,
they're not ready for
there's
the
no
K-Serata.
readiness that gets you ready for that, is there? Dear, look at that little deke work there from K-Serata. Oh, come on, make it look pretty.
1 second.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
It was 1 second, I think.
Yeah, we're sticking down. It's a really tough situation for the CDs here. It's gonna be tough.
Artoff get one. Oh my god, the re-peaks.
Wow.
This is what I mean.
Yeah, what I said.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I mean, I think FURIA has been really smart here with the stack, right? Like we see, you know, Arch throwing away his smoke blast. It's a 1-on-2 situation now, so you know the round's not over yet. Still very much winnable from Sanji. A smoke and a flashbang left. FURIA trying to retake this very, very quick. Sanji though in a much better position now.
Sticking it. No kits.
Oh dear. Now they have to get up. Yeah, right.
Oh, they would have won it.
Now he needs the kill. And Sanji, he thought they were off the bomb already. Yeah, he could have just stuck it. Now he needs this. And Sanji. Oh, that's disgusting.
That was a really good play.
HE should really only be doing 12 damage. You should be happy with it. So you can at least get one shot with the M4. A 1 kill with the headshot.
Yeah. No players take information on A now, and it's 9 players towards B. Yeah, and it should be favorable for the cities, yeah. So all 9 players towards B.
He's got a molly and a 1v1. He's looking the wrong way. 20 seconds wrapped from spawn. He's going to run A. Has he got it? Golden now.
1v2 for Kicker. Golden says first and then dead. Let's see. It's a long way. There's the... Oh, I thought that was the first, but no.
Oh no, it could happen now.
Oh no, he's getting pressure from everywhere. Oh,
Desperate.
Kicker!
Oh my god.
FURIA has been very sneaky, but yeah, I mean, it could have worked, it could have failed, but obviously they could have thrown their Molotovs a lot better.
Oh, okay. Nice. Vinny's a bit of a god of the sandbags.
That's what Golden was talking about. You can get a round where you get 2 or 3 kills without taking damage.
And what you have in the current situation, then just the highest probability.
Oh, Yuri's about to win the round by dropping the bomb, and that's now throwing everything into a bit of chaos. They're going to try and go into A still. They don't have time to go anywhere else, and they're right there, but yeah, it's the fact that that bomb gets dropped that's really ruined them here. Yakinda left it a 1v5. It's not looking great for him.
He's gonna lose it.
All right, let's see. Is this the redemption?
damn.
Oh, he's done it.
How
Golden
does
is a bomb, man. He knows everything.
how does he predict it?
It's really just doing the damage here, keeping the economy at bay on the CT side too, but it's a nice entry from Art to open up the round.
Oh no. They just keep giving him it. They just keep giving him it. Go on, Art, get another. Oh, that's the tag.
He hit it.
That's the tag. Oh, no. Jay wants the AWP, man. He wants it. He's going to take it from Art's cold dead corpse at this rate.
He's throwing it out.
He's gonna throw it.
Yeah, there it is. It's gone. That's $5 almost
you
down the
guys.
drain.
Ooh,
They have another AWP
might be
still.
expensive here.
One more kill. That's a plant on B if he
Oh, he
gets it.
shot. Oh, that's... I don't know about that, Honda. That's risky. Oh my god.
Oh, no.
Not the 1-on-5.
He could have used his pistol because they
come
knew
on.
he was low.
Hide.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. How is he still alive?
Oh my god.
Oh, my God. He's threading a needle.
Golden, does he win this? Golden, make the call.
No, he gets the one, but the dice.
Okay.
Same as
Oh, no.
Come on, get.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh my god.
See, yeah, not even close. Not even close.
Yeah, easy for Furia. There it is. 10 on the board.
That was really expensive, though.
Yeah, it was really expensive.
Furia compared to BP, but I'd say that Furia was a little bit smarter on their T side too. Nice entry here though from Buster, makes it a 4-on-4, and I think because of that, they're just gonna make the call to run into B. Art is still here though, gets the 2. Oh man, you hate to see that if you're VP, and Honda here as well at the same time. Leaves it doing a 1-on-2 though from Jamie. Still doable. We saw it from Sanji a few rounds ago.
It's the
Alright,
same plan.
Hugo, you go. Hugo and Harry, you guys predict this.
Jane wins it easy.
Yeah, I think Jane wins this
Nah,
one.
gets
Let's-
one.
James
And then
gets
he gets
the one
another.
and he dies.
They're giving him a lot of room right now. Oh, he's super open to Bernardo. He needs to move in. They're, yeah, making noise. They're running on the site. He's going to get a shot.
Not one person. How did he miss the shot?
Oh no.
Honestly, I feel like I've seen more whiffs from Jame in this game than ever before.
So, yeah. And it also depends how much utility the CTs are wasting, of course.
Honda's backed up. Orb shot missed. He follows up the second time around. He's been nailing them on this A site. Art's here to help out Honda with a double. And now Sanji trading back out of nowhere. James got the AWP in, but he's got to use it like a shotgun with the player boosted in the site. A whiff spray recovered by Kicker, but the AWP will trade. And a burnt out player in Yuri leaves Art and Jame in a 1v1. Art's going for the full wrap. No, it's actually back to the archway as Jame is given a plant and a chance to dance.
This is a real clash of the titans here, right? Like the AWP v AWP, the head-to-head. And who's going to win it? Jame, around the corner, nice and quick. And there wasn't two players alive there,
Yeah,
so we didn't have the
first.
yeah. So we
Yeah.
actually get the
Same process though for Furia, starting on 3 towards B in the beginning.
There are the nades. Stuck in a molly is Kicker. Yakinda eats another one on logs as he's been doing, but that's a ping from Yakinda, finding the AWP that goes very wide in Banana. But he grabs it, but he can't escape. Picker sees it gets picked up and chases that kill. Good reaction. 4 on 3. VP own B.
I mean, not much you can do here. If you're Furia as well, you know, you're all spread out as well. You can make the argument of just stacking somewhere with both of the guys. If they don't come on that bomb site, you save. But Yuri goes down here, leaving Caserado with a deagle by himself. That's going to be map point for VP.
They are right behind him. There's no way Caserato's getting out of here alive. VP haven't boxed in, and they just saw him cross the site as well. So, missed shot from both AWPs. He's going to wrap back, and it's done. 15
If you
rounds.
get like 1 or 2 kills, it would mean so much for next round.
And VP walked right into it, but
So let's see if
gonna
they
be the
send
same.
one to A and look for information, or if they're going to do the same thing.
oh no, yeah.
Play more aggressive. Instead.
Well, that's that, right? So that's VP taking the victory on this first map, going 1-0 up. It felt like there in that last round, you know, Furia, they tried to kind of play like a bit of a mind game almost, right? Like hope that.
yeah, I love that cool. VP have avoided this stacking con very well. If it was B, Furia were going to full push con and flank up the ladder. That's where they were, but they doubled back when they realized this must have been in mid or an A long take. So they're playing retake. VP, very weird to see a 10-player alive post-con on overpass, but here we are, and trades coming through very quick. Jame with 1, traded, and Sanji's got some great movement here, moved in behind CT. They don't know. The bomb is planted for him as well, so now they're realizing, now the penny drops, like, okay, they can't be toilets. Surely they're CT. It's a stick on the bomb. Sanji denies it just with a second remaining, and now the player from the toilets can move up, dead in the water. Vinny with the tap. Now he's sticking it again, playing with fire, and he's off the bomb. Sanji's forced him into the fight, and he's won the round from it. VP take the pistol.
Hitbox, man, were you planning or defusing and shit? Like, that's... I can't believe. I mean, Caserado, he gets it at the end there, but that was looking...
He wouldn't have got there in time. Say Sanji had died and only got 1, he wouldn't have actually got to the site in time to stop the defuse. So Sanji had that entire round on his shoulders, and that was how VP set it up. He does a great job of holding his own. And now we get into this round where it's kind of, you know, like a bit of a force, bit of the investment coming through for Furia, bringing that heat right away, looking to maintain, oh, I don't want to say maintain, pick back up some of that momentum that they had towards the end of Inferno.
Ooh.
And right now it's looking good. This Famus is popping off. Vinny with the double kill, making the Famus look good.
Yeah, and that's rare. I've never said the sentence hero famous, but here we are. 1 rifle surrounded by Deegs, and it finds 2 kills.
I don't think it's a very good gun, but I also don't think it's as terrible as people make it out to be. Same thing really with the Galil, right? In all fairness, it's like, what, 2.1k for really a M4 on the T side. you tend to go close quarters. You tend to want to, be in their face with a shotgun or SMG, and if you don't, you tend to buy a scout. So like when you don't have an M4, there's really not a weapon that you can kind of talk about like the Galil, right? When you say like, oh, instead of an M4, I can't afford an AK. I need a long distance weapon. A Galil would be a good alternative. But I think because of the burst is like in such a poor state, and because it does a 1 kill, like very much the same with M4, I think people just opt for like the, I guess, cheaper weapons. It gives you more of a bonus.
Well, while we're on that topic, do you think like an additional gun added to the game like would be a good thing right now? Because I'm all for things staying fresh and adding little things every now and then. Like there was talk at one point of another gun being added because they found game files or whatever, but it never came through. Do you think that there would be a market for like a one?
She's no longer available. How do you retake bomb sites? It's even more difficult than with an AWP.
And on top of that as well, as good as the Negev is, once you've hit that point of like laser beam, the first 5 to 10 shots are awful. Like they're not accurate, they're nowhere near where you're aiming. So yeah, for sure, there maybe is functional use for it. But if you get peaked and you have a Negev, you're dead, unless you're already shooting before he comes around the corner. So that's always going to be the reason you never see it really in like pro play. But yeah, I agree. There's definitely like, you could definitely craft around the Negev in a certain position on a map. So yeah, I'm surprised we haven't got to that point considering how cheap it is.
I think it was banned initially as well on the pro scene. It might still be banned actually, for all I know.
Said that the other day.
Yeah, it never got unbanned, but I think
Fnatic used it.
Yeah, exactly. I think everyone just because at first there was this whole idea of like, oh yeah, the gun's going to change, like we're actively developing it. So early on, it was like, oh, it's really, really cheap now. They're going to make changes. It's not in like its final form, so let's ban it.
And VP, here they go, exploding into B.
Oh, Vinny might get caught with nades out. No one's checked him for the time being. He's dropped that smoke to keep himself alive, but they can't find Vinny. They can't find him. He's still there. He's still hidden. Vinny, the smoke king. He's hidden from it. And now out of the smoke and into the fire. It's Yakinda to get rid of him. Man, advantage up for VP. Bomb plant looking to come in. Yuri at least brings it back into a 4-on-4 and gets them set up for a retake. But they are going to be hard-pressed to get back into this one. They don't have a lot of utility to actually open engagements up, but they do have smokes to cut off angles at the very, very least. And Honda going unaccounted for on the boost. There's Kicker finally picking up the trade alongside Yakinda. And just like that, VP have taken it back in under their wing and forced the save out of FURIA. They're just having a run for the hills. So we actually get to see a VP second round here and now. K-Serato wants that AWP.
Yeah, that's a weird round in my book. I think VP does a really good job there. Vinny staying alive as long as he did is fantastic. Like, it's really what's expected of him. Normally what you see there, though, when he stays alive for that long is CTs tend to come to help with the Yukindars and, the Brokies and stuff like that. They're getting to a point where the region are at least producing maybe 5 top-tier players.
Yeah, we're at the point where G2 are turning into like a Serbian-Bosnian mix at this point with Provos. So, no longer French. Right now, VP, they're up at the bomb site. Art pushed long with the AWP earlier to find a pick. That's a dirty shot through the smoke from K-Serato. And Art is still here. Remember, he was long. He's rerouted to toilet. Looks away, and kick it comes through the mid. So, bad timing for Art on that turn, but still a winnable round for FURIA, who have regained control of the site. They lost it for a second.
And so now Jame gets the bomb. Now they realise, right, they start to rotate up. They go, oh, crap, it's Jame. He's got the bomb planted. And now he's been given a bit of a chance, but he's gone. And so for Kicker, the bomb is planted for him. Well, he's got the AWP at least. Now we can try to deny that defuse. And, oh, dear, he's went on a scavenger hunt, and he's come up almost winning. It will be the defuse stuck by FURIA.
For the same purpose, right? And really what you're expecting here on VP side is, later on, you could get to a point where you just swap over to A. It's another quick round to B, though. Really hammering on here with the fact of that they've been pretty weak on it, but it's a nice hold so far. They are hitting the bomb site though. We do have 3 FURIA members here trying to defend. Nice flashbang though from Sanji.
Oh, the Deagle in the pit. Body damage is going to be great here with players tagged up. Yakinda's a shot from death. Yuri, and he kill him off the plant. He knows he's right below him. He's not looking. He's not shooting. How does Yakinda live there? Yuri knew he was there. He had to. Art saving the day. K-Serato with a second Deeg shot, and Buster, who's a shot from death in a 1v2. There's still a chance he can try and isolate fights, but Art's wrapped deep. K-Serato gets tagged. Smoke is good, and that's going to further complicate things. Buster's got to really rely on some luck here as he is going to shoot through the smoke. Eventually, they tap it again. Now it's a stick. They've got a kit. He's going to spray, and 99, but not enough. But he's still not far from the fight. Patrolling in the toilets. They might come through on Divider. Oh, timing's everything. There's the shot as they come up the stairwell. Smoke dropped. Art is playing the timing very well. 20 seconds. He knows that they are running out of the clock, and he might even push through this, because why not? There's no way. The no smoke for Art. Insult.
I mean, he didn't push through it. I was worried there for a second. I was just like, no way, Art. Come on, man. Like, you're in a good spot.
James gonna have to flash Akinda in, who's taking the mantle right out Monster right now. Player on the pillar, and another one close to barrel, gives away his position. Hunter spams him, and Vinny provides cover. He even follows up onto the AWP as well, and Vinny is decimating them in the B-bomb site, looking for a 4-piece. Buster's just trying to get the AWP out the map, and Yuri might have this one dead to rights. He certainly doesn't, but it still shouldn't be a winnable round for VP here. 1-on-4.
Yeah, I mean, this is super smart. We can see the same tendency of like VP taking over mid in the beginning, and they all fall back to B.
And this B play, this B rush is looking a little sad now. It's kind of had all the momentum sucked out of it. They do have one player deep in the site, but no one else is really here to help him. Second man comes in, and with it, the bomb is dropped. That's Honda doubling down. Sanji with the response has put this back into a doable situation for VP. But K-Serato still waiting, ever so patient over here, has support from Art in Heaven. And this kind of like double setup at 2 different angles is very, very tricky to deal with if you're VP. James, as we mentioned, having a quiet game right now. If there ever was a time for him to step up, it would be in this 1v2, but a couple of missed shots, and that's the only chance you get. 11-4 in favor of FURIA.
That T side, a lot of emphasis on the B-bomb side. We'll see, I was expecting a little bit more from them, but nonetheless, nice to see FURIA showing up here.
Oh. Yeah, Buster almost doubles as he's blinded. They come through the connector. It is going to end B here. FURIA just splitting it slowly. Art's running Monster now with the bomb, and they are just going right in. Yakinda with some taps. He's got the info. Art, as the smoke blooms, is picked through it, and Sanji somehow dead in the middle of nowhere to trade onto K-Serato, and well, at least we have all the CTs here, keeping the Ts trapped in the pit. Are they really going to reset here? Now, is this realistic? Spawn to A long, or are they going to try and fake it?
I mean, Yuri is still sticking around here with the bomb. This is no way. It would be different if it was like the other way around, of like it's Vinny that has the bomb, and Yuri stayed, and just taking fights. They've opted to do a 1-1 split. One on the A-bomb site, one on the B-bomb site. And here we go, looking to be an A execute here from FURIA.
Oh, bye.
Yeah, and now I think it's pretty difficult spot to be in here if you're FURIA. It could have worked out. It's a nice headshot there from...
Yeah, I feel like before Yuri gets spotted on B on short.
So it makes sense that they want to go for a bit of a gamble stack here. Still very difficult bomb site to hold, but the setups here from VP is actually fantastic. We'll see if K-Serato would actually clear this. He does! Oh my god, Yuri.
Oh. James getting out of there, good call off the flash, but he can't escape. Yuri takes him down, and Yakinda's watching short. They don't have a smoke for it, like you said. Yakinda could wrap them here. If he hits a good timing, they've all gone the other way round. He's alone, but he's got them behind. He's got a spray. Thinks they're Monster. They're both on the site. He's seen them now. Bomb dropped. Famas, VAK.
Oh my god.
Oh. Yeah, a lot of similarities, right? Like just grouping 5 Monster out of spawn and playing patient enough that you respect the utility, but, well, you're not going to get much respect once you're in. Kick it with a kill, and he swings off of the barrels to double down, trading Sanji. 4-on-3, and FURIA have pulled the brakes. They've bailed from the bomb site. Luckily,
look at the timing. They had double molly.
Guns.
They had double molly. FURIA was forced to back up, so only 2 of their members actually came past Monster. That's why like the other 3 just backed up. That's a fantastic hold from VP. Very nicely done with utility there.
The only good thing is the 3 players who don't commit are the 3 rifles. So now they still have them.
Well, two out of 3 ain't bad, right? So let's see what they're able to do with it. One out of 3 is something. Maybe Yuri. That's what I've been saying. 1 out of 3. That's all you need. That's enough. Let's see what Yuri can. 0-3 in that one, so it's actually 9 on the board for VirtusPro there as they get that round locked in nice and cleanly.
James is mollying Con again. He's got his open position, and with the door blown off, he can actually watch the water. He can be very, very impactful from this top composition. Buster with a kill. He needs to escape. That would be great, but instead he hangs around and gets traded. James is trapped, and a missed shot. Oh no, it's getting dicey, but James follows up, and he's saved by Yakinda as well. Oh, it looked like a double.
Everyone's there, man.
Quite.
Yeah, everyone's helping out. Yeah, Jamie missing the first shot. You'd think that he's going to be dead, but it's a nice little setup there. They're still very aggressive though, so Sanji goes down. And this, I was going to say, out of everything, this is actually the best case for FURIA. We have 2 members that's low on VP side, but obviously with Honda being taken down there, it's a 2-on-2 situation.
Stick it. Yeah, it's up to RNG, it's up to Smoke Spam. Oh, he had it! He had it! That was absolutely a 1 round for VP, but he gets off the bomb with seconds to spare, and now the smoke's faded. Kisarato almost cleans it up, and Yakinda, it's not a problem.
Because you can at least get some map control.
Oh, double boost.
Yeah.
They're both going for it.
Such a bad spot to be in. Yeah, I mean, for FURIA, you really need to start winning some A here, because you see VP again and again, just 3 to 4 towards B, and then, the double boost back. They don't even care about mid at all.
Wait, who dropped the smoke? The smoke got in the way of the boost. Is that FURIA doing that on purpose? Just trying to pop it to B. 4 players here for VirtusPro, and I mean, this is a round where you wouldn't even turn your nose up if FURIA wanted to save, but they'd rather all have the same money, so may as well give it a go. Starting to get cleaned up though. Sanji and Jane with a kill apiece, and Yuri hides outside the monster. That's not a problem. What is, however, is this CT side. Flawless so far.
VP decide to go, kind of bit more lax on the mid control. They do have Yakinda here as that kind of forward spearhead to deal with Art. And now that man advantage taken, well, look at the response. They see that a man's got aggressive long, so they rush up through the toilets to try and get into this A site. But you got to get past Yakinda first, and that is easier said than done. He's on to a 3rd. And he's just not giving up an inch of ground. He's actually regained territory for VP.
He had to reload.
He cancelled the reload. That's such a shame. That was about to be Yakinda's moment, but he still gets 3. He's still basically the savior of this round. And so just Kisarato left. Not an easy spot to be in at all. They know he's here. And there it is. He gets cancelled out. VP building upon this lead.
I wonder if FURIA just hasn't had enough time to practice with this map, because that execute you saw there, sure, it was nicely run by Kindar, but the timing is just not there from FURIA. They have 2 guys that pushing into the bomb, so they have 1 guy all the way back in mid, and they have 1 guy in bathroom. Like, there's nothing that's synced about it. This is a very quick round though. It turns it into a 4-on-3. This is a change of pace that I wanted to see from FURIA.
2 on top. Buster towards the toilets. He's re-aggroed. Might not be ready for this position, but you can see Honda's just holding on patiently. And I like the slowdown for FURIA as well. They're hoping VP doubt themselves and rotate lower. James is caught. Buster moves into the pixel angle, and it's FURIA with another couple of openers. Kickus rotate is pretty quick, but in a 1-on-4, he's got to do everything and more, and he can't stop the bomb. Oh, he can! The cover's not there, but Kisarato can trade.
Yakinda over here in the toilets. He hears all these footsteps around. Now, he has been the standout player. Like, he has been the difference maker.
No.
Oh, my God. How's he managed to get away with it? Oh, my. What is happening? He's somehow doubled up. And the dink onto Yuri earlier on. I don't know how he... getting away with anything there seemed like it was going to be impossible, considering the timing he hit.
FURIA are committing into a 2-man hold, and there's already a con flank in progress.
Yeah, a bomb plant here would make all the difference for FURIA, right? Because suddenly they still have money. Suddenly it's not like all said and done where you're kind of like cobbling together. Few players won't have rifles, etc. So they want the bomb plant at least, and it really does matter a hell of a lot to them at this scoreline, but it just keeps getting dropped. It just keeps eluding them. This A-site hold is good for VP. They're on to 14.
Is this the 2-0 for VP? Furia certainly hope not, as they look very interested in a faster B approach. Now, it's been a while since they've gone for a quick one. Will VP be ready? There's 4 CTs here, but they're so blind. Furia, if they committed, that could have been entries, as VP didn't know where to look but the wall. Instead, they've wrapped around the short side, and VP is set up for this. They've got players towards Graffiti, laying down the fire at a range, kick it from the barrels, putting in the pace as well. Keserato alone, and that is it. VP, 15 rounds, almost guaranteed, and Yakinda makes it so. Another 3K from this guy. What a beast. 34 kills.
Really impressive what we're seeing from Yakinda. And it just goes to show, right? Like, you know, Jame can have a quiet game. You have players who can fill that void and pick up the slack, and we've known this about Yakinda for a while, but it is great to get that confirmation and just see it happening live in the server. VP, they're about to do it to them. They're about to have this reverse sweep from an 11-4 half to what could be a 16-12 victory. That would be unreal. Buster desperately trying to hold on to the connector.
At a certain point, you want to just call this, right? Just hide, just hope he commits your way. Damage done, and he finishes the job. It's all on one man and one man alone. That's Honda. Looking to zoom to that finish line, but not in second place. Walking down Con now. Buster's climbed up the railing. Oh, this is a hard angle to deal with, but he aggresses, and that is not favorable for Buster.
Oh, have they got the bomb? I think they've got the bomb at T-Ramp on this flank. Look at Jame. Yeah, he's sat on it. Not Jame, rather. Kicker. Oh, no. Honda doesn't know. Poor guy. He's going to go up the ladder. Zoom, zoom. And there it is. Kicker locking in the victory for VirtusPro. They take this series 2-0, and in an incredibly impressive fashion, right? With the turnaround, that reverse sweep in the second half.